Hey, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be covering about campaigns. And this is a core area of 3way social. This is where we're leveraging AI to find contextually relevant content that you can link from or link to. Let's jump in and explore exactly how campaigns work. When you first add your domain, you define your core keyword, and from that we create your first campaign automatically. However, you're not restricted to that. You can edit that campaign, and you can add further keywords, or you can create new campaigns. So let's jump in and look at how we create a new campaign. Obviously, as you'd expect, we're going to start off by clicking the Create Campaign button. And what we're going to see from there is this modal that gives us all the details that we need to create an AI discovery campaign. The first thing we need to start off with is the campaign URL. In this example, I'm going to add the URL of a blog post on my domain that I want to boost by getting some more links to it. In this case, I'm going to give a name that represents the campaign and the post so I can find it later on much easier. Now, the next part is the anchor keywords. And these are the keywords that we're going to be looking for contextually on other domains and other content, other blog posts. Now, of course, we could put these in ourselves, and we could probably know that this post is about salon app features, so we could choose that. Or again, we could leverage AI to examine the post and find the best options for us. Now, as you can see, the AI has done its job, and it's certainly found some good suggestions here for keywords that we'll be interested in. Salon app being one of them, loyalty cards, appointment management, customer retention. I'm going to remove some of these keywords so the keywords are fully focused on the article. Now, at this point, I can choose how I'm going to target. Am I looking to buy links? Or am I looking to sell links based on this campaign? So in this case, find partners who are open to giving links to App Institute. That's certainly what I'm interested in. Am I looking to find domains open to receive a link from App Institute? No, because I'm looking to buy links. So I'm going to remove that one. Are we interested in guest posts? It may be that you want guest posts to feature about this article on other domains to boost that. In this case, I'm not interested in that. I only want to buy link insertion. So I'm just going to leave this one here. And then the final option is to include or exclude domains we've already done deals with. Now, as you probably know, having lots of links just from one domain is kind of a diminishing return. So depending on how many deals you've already completed, you may choose to exclude this or include this or not. And from here, we can just click the Start Suggestion Campaign. It's going to run straight away and start finding contextual options based on the keywords we've set and looking for content on other domains. You may have noticed there was other options in there. So what I'm going to do is open another campaign that's already finished, and I'm going to jump into that just to kind of highlight another element within the campaigns. You can see here we've got this option to perform an in-depth search. Now, I didn't turn that on for my previous campaign, and the reason for that is that campaigns will take much longer if we're performing an in-depth search. But essentially what we're going to do now is we can broaden out the category. So without an in-depth search, we're going to limit the domains we're looking at to domains that are also in your same category, and they're also within a similar area of rating, domain rating and traffic, which means that we're more likely to get a positive response. For example, if we are only a domain rating of 20, a domain rating of 90 might not be interested in a link collaboration. So we need to build up to those larger ones. However, that's not always the case. And so if we're looking for the most linking options, we can set to perform an in-depth search, and that will look across all of the domains on the platform, irrespective of their relative value to our own domain. So this is going to give us the most responses, the most opportunities in terms of finding link partners. Once a campaign is completed, we'll see below all of the suggestions. In this case, we can see 563 options of links. Now let's just delve into the results here. So first of all, on the left-hand side, we see the domain that we can link to or from, depending on our campaign settings. And we can also see their core metrics, what their monthly traffic is, what their domain rating is, what their spam score is, and obviously importantly, what their credit value is. That's the cost to us if we were going to buy a link. In the middle, we can also see the linking options, what they're open for. In this case, we can see that they're open for us to sell links to them. You can see they're also open for us to buy links from their site, and also they're finally open to publishing guest posts on their site, for our own content. On the right hand side, we can also see the exact content, the contextually relevant content that's been surfaced based on our keywords. So in this campaign we're looking at, you can see one of the keywords is App Store and Play Store. And we can see that that exact phrase, that exact keyword exists in this article. And we can see when that article was published. So we know it exists in the SERPs. So therefore, it's got search engine value, that it's already ranked and it's already going to be discoverable. And therefore, our link is going to be found much quicker than if it was a new article. We can also see the title of the article and the URL. So if we wanted to, we could go and look at the article and find out more about it. And very simply, that's how the AI discovery works. We set up a URL, we set up our keywords, and then the AI does all the heavy lifting, finding all of the results. So you may notice that when we look through the results, there may be multiple results from a single domain. That's because it has more than one article on its domain that matches our required keywords. In this case, we can review them all and decide which one we're interested in and put through a request. We can simply delete the one that we're not interested in. At this point, when we're choosing to delete the option that we're not interested in, we also have the option of deleting all other suggestions from that domain, so we're making sure we're not sending multiple requests. Equally, we can also choose to remove all suggestions for that keyword. If we've sent enough link requests, we've got enough now, if we've got enough link options for that keyword, we can also then choose to delete that keyword as well. Once we start to create campaigns, we'll see all of our results in here. So for example, the one we started with at the top of this video, we've already found 123 suggestions of content. So you can see here the new, obviously all of the content suggestions are new here, and we can jump into that. We can see all the content that's been discovered for us based on the keywords. In this case, we can see loyalty cards, which obviously was one of our main keywords. And again, we can review all of these and choose to request the ones that are interesting for us or delete the ones that aren't interested. If there's a specific keyword or a specific domain that you're interested in those results, we can also choose to filter with a search there. And as we can see, all of these suggestions, as we're looking at now, are specific to the campaign, in this case, Selling Apps. If we jump back to the domain management, we can also see, as well as the campaigns tab, there's also suggestions tab here at domain level. So what that's going to show is all of the AI discovered content that we found across all of our campaigns. So at a campaign level here, we can jump in and see just the contextually discovered content just for that campaign. If we want to see all of the content that's been discovered and all the linking potential, we can just go straight to suggestions and we're going to see them all across all campaigns. Equally, we can also do that at a dashboard level as well. So we can see also we have suggestions here, and that's going to show us all of the suggestions across all of our domains. So in this case, we'll also see our domain as well as the suggested domain. And that's as simple as that. That's exactly how campaigns work. Simple enough. Yes. It's simple to do. You create a campaign and then our AI will continually monitor those campaigns, those keywords, and all of the domains on the platform. So every day new domains added to the platform, which means new potential discoverability, which means new potential link options. Every week you'll receive an email from 3way.Social with new linking options. So set once, forget, and just wait for those updates. Simple as that. Hope this has been useful. In the next video, we're going to be covering how you can start making requests to the other domain owners for either selling or buying links and completing the process. Catch you in the next video. Take care.